show them. Teach one. Each one teach one. Because when you teach, you learn. Today, our morning blessing is, I begin before I am ready, and the way prepares itself for me. So, you are alive. So let us start with our wonderful deep breath. Begin and the others will follow. So good morning, every wonderful human being. How are you greeting yourselves today? How did you do that this morning? So let us say what I say. Good morning, magnificent me. I'm ready for a day of becoming. I have no plans of what I will become today, but good morning, magnificent me. Today, I'm ready for the day that I am becoming. Take a deep breath and inhale courage. Exhale fear. And do that again. This time, inhale action and exhale hesitation. Does that have to do with what I said at the beginning of decluttering? No, I didn't plan that. And I didn't really, as I said, I write these things. This was written in October 10th. So right now I'm reading that, yet that's what I brought to you because what I observe in my neighborhood. So you are alive, you are here. And that's something, and that means today something within you is waiting to be built. Is it getting rid of hesitation, getting rid of some fear? What it is you have to build that you're afraid of, that you're hesitating about? What do you need to do? Declutter? Do something? What it is, clean that drawer, do something for yourself. Sit down and write a note to you and tell you how much you love you. Sit down and realize I am worthy, I'm good enough. Sit down and believe if I am in my 20s and they're saying Gen X have no money and Gen Z and Gen, there's more Gens than I can call. But then say, no, I'm going to be better. I'm going to do well for myself. Good morning, pretty lady. So there you go, right? You're going to do better for yourself. So one of the things you have to remember, if you have something that you have to do, even if you're Gen this or baby boomer or anything in between, ex-millennium, I didn't know all those names existed, but yes, I got to know them. So repeat slowly to yourself. I begin before I am ready, and the way prepares itself. You need to take the first step. You need to turn it on because nobody's going to do it for you. Repeat this slowly. Let it sink deep into your heart. The mantra is a declaration, a direct message to fear that it no longer runs the show. That's what it is. I begin before I am ready, and the way prepares itself for me. So you're telling fear and doubt, not good enough and silly and too old, too young, too young to have such a big dream, too old to know you can still succeed. Go away. I'm going to begin, and the way will prepare itself. It's when we let something go that you realize it finds its way. It's able to find its way. So start. One of the things is that start. And perfection will find its place along the journey. That type of perfection is not everything perfect. It's small areas that feels like perfection that comes in and completes it. How many dreams have been delayed because we believe the lie that everything must be neatly in order before we begin? People just stop doing it. I have a friend right now that is not doing anything about something she planned because she's been pushing, but it's just not happening because she's looking for perfection. I want it to be perfect. And if I wasn't so involved in nature, in the garden, I would maybe understand that. But the garden taught me that. Nature taught me, no, nothing is perfect in nature. Nothing. Everything evolves in its own way, but it is perfect for itself. When we're looking for perfection, we're waiting for somebody to say, okay, you did a good job. But that doesn't really matter. What they say doesn't really make you feel like you did a good job, only if you're looking for it. But if you believe that you are worthy and you can do something, you have to step up and do it and begin. Because before you begin, if you just sit there, you're sitting on that stone and you have laundry in the old-fashioned river and you're waiting for God to come and do it for you. But if you begin and you call and you ask for help, help will come. Begin and the others will follow. Begin and say, I'm going to do my best. And that's all. It doesn't matter. We need to pound that into our head. The older we are, the more we need to remember that. Because in the time of growing up, we were told we had to give, and to take is not good. It's selfish, it's vain, you're proud, you have an ego the size of a house because you're just caring for you now and again. Many of my friends, I tell them they're mirroring their childhood in their present life. They just have to give every bone, every nerve and sinew to everybody but themselves because that was what was taught. But the world is not like this. And if you are in this time, then you have to learn. And we cannot tell the gens and the millennium that it's selfish not to care about themselves. They have to. So we need to let people grow and then we will learn how to go. So you have to be relieved that dreams are left on the sidewalk because we're looking for that perfect thing. That the finances, the confidence, the approval, the perfect timing must all align first. No, it doesn't have to all align first. You want something, you need to start. Nature starts really tiny and it gives us really big things. That's fair over your strategy. Delay disguise as preparation. You using a delay. And you say, and you disguise it as preparation. I'm preparing. Yeah, I'm preparing. When you say the word I am trying, that tells me your heart and soul isn't in it. And that tells you your heart and soul isn't in it. You're not trying, I'm doing my best. That is more powerful. That is the emotional message and mental message you're sending to you. I am doing my best. Fear is where your favorite strategy. Fear embodies you to say, I'm preparing. That is what my friend, the young lady who wants to do that podcast, is doing. She's been preparing since I know her. And she cannot get it going. But here's the truth, my dear. Life never hands you a fully assembled dream. It's you have to unravel. You have to unravel the wool to create this sweater. Nancy has to put pieces and pieces and pieces together to create the quilt. You need to start to crochet something with a string of just regular, the first crochet base. You have to get the egg and the butter whipped before you can do that cake. It's never the complete thing. Candice is there designing the parts of our own feminine body on needlepoint. And that requires a start. What am I going to place it on? What threads am I going to use? How do I do the neck and the shoulder? And I do the curves of the female body. How? It's the beginning. Where do you start? So the thing is that when you act, you align all the little ducklings in a row. When a little duckling disappears, the mother duck goes and gets it to bring it back in the fold. The shepherd does the same. You do the same, looking for the children. If you go, where are they? It's like having a pulse, and you need to find out where the pulse is. My dad used to say, when you have male children, you need to have your finger on their head like you're checking for the pulse. Where are they? So there you go. Here's the truth. We never ever get everything we want completely done. It gives you the materials, the moments, the nudges, and the mystery. And we all have to open it. When you act, you align everybody. When you begin, you summon the helpers. When you move, you magnetize and what belongs to you and your purpose. When you move, it opens up. You magnify. The opens get better. If you're waiting for certainty before you start, you are not preparing. You are procrastinating. A procrastinator is not a lazy person. We always think they're lazy. They're looking for perfection. They don't want you to point out where they fail. You see, the critic, they're afraid of the critic. You have to develop a tough skin for you to manage critics because they come in all shapes and sizes. They're closer to you than you could think. And we are our first worst critic. We criticize ourselves and we accept it when others say, yeah, I was thinking the same thing, right? So the critic never ever shows up. The critic cannot do it. The critic holds that person back. And you procrastinate, not because of laziness, because you're afraid of the critic could tell you, hey, it's not good enough. You didn't do good enough. Someone told me once when I made drapes, I've never made them before, if I could sew as well as you did, I would do it better than you. Excuse me. Well, you know me with my tough glazed skin. I just go, well, when you have to do one, then do it. But this one is my best for the moment. So let us look to see how we can help ourselves by using our 5 pillars. These are our projection to the life we desire. Let's walk through each of them and see how we can get them to help us silence fear and step into divine action. Emotional prosperity. Feel the fear, but don't bow to it. You need to feel. Emotions have to be felt. You have to know. Allow the trembling. You can still take a step while your knees are shaking. Many famous athletes and many famous people that are doing big experiments, they tell you, we didn't know. We came to this spot and we didn't know. We didn't know if it was going to work. I had no idea. I didn't think I could have left that block my feet were on when I was going to run, when that gun was fired. The athlete will tell you, I thought I would just stand there. But something, while they're shaking their knees and everything, they're still going. Emotional maturity means recognizing fear. I agree, it's scary. I have never done that before, as part of the journey, not the ruler of your journey. Fear. I'm not good enough. People will not do something. Oh no, Tessa-Marie, I am so short. I will never. No. Then buy high heels, but get there. Do it. Do something. Physical prosperity. Move your body into motion. You have to decide. When you realize that as you are growing, you're hurting yourself. All of my friends that are 18 to 35, you're hurting because you're developing, especially that group that's 18 to about 29, 30. You have a choice. You need to plant the seed now. What it is you want that you're afraid to do. You don't have to tell everybody what your plans are, but you must know it yourself. Sometimes when you're young, you go to somebody for advice and you take that opportunity and you say to this person, help me. And that person says to you, no, you're too silly. You will never make it. Come on. When I actually took the time to write a little book, that's the little blue one right there, the story of the tree. I wrote it in like 25 minutes on a GO train coming from writing a 4-hour exam. It's never been in print to give to sell. But every person I gave a copy to said, that reminds me of me. And it's just a seed that left home. So you have your idea, you have a feeling, you want it, and you're young. Watch who you already know who is going to keep you down. And sometimes it's a parent. A parent will keep you down. Sometimes a sibling will tell the parent, why send my sister to college when she's just going to get married and have babies anyway? That happened to somebody. She's 70 today, but she has never, ever been able to forgive her brother for telling that to her Italian parents. So there you are. Sometimes it's best you keep it to yourself. The person takes the fear and put that fear on you. Oh, you're too old to stretch. Why do you bother? Why are you holding a chair and going down slowly and your knees are hurting? What moves? Gets action, feels better. Move your body into motion. Action begins in motion. When you act, even a small step, your body releases energy that attracts progress. Go for that walk. Make the phone call. Write the first paragraph. The momentum is medicine. Do something physically every day for you. Everybody loves their parents. Those of you, my friends, 45 to me and over, you love your family, your children so much, but you do not take care of yourself. That doesn't show love, does it? That just shows that you're a sacrificial lamb, that you believe you are the slave and you need to be. But then think of the worry in their mind. My mom cannot walk. My mom is doing that. My dad is... Think. They worry, And you love them so much. But you cannot take care of yourself so you can release their worry. And those of you that are younger and you see your parents not taking care of their body, themselves, their mind, they're not trying, take the patience and show them how to use the cell phone for more than a call. Encourage them to try something new. Just do that. Once a week, once a month, say, Mom, when last you used your phone? You can get all this information on. Show them. Teach one. Each one teach one. Because when you teach, you learn. And that's something we have to do. So mental prosperity is the one where we have to re-educate your thoughts. Tell your mind, I don't need to see the whole staircase. One step is enough. Learn something. Again, do not be afraid and look at the no. Why? You're alive. Pay your bills online. They're going to steal. Well, yeah, but you're not going to use everybody's computer on the street. Think of your silly statement, my dear. 45 to 105, and you will not pay your bills on your own computer in your own house. I don't recommend you go doing it at the cafe or the library. No. But it's your iPad, it's your computer. You have it and you use it at home. What is so wrong in paying your bills, learning to do that? Saying, I do not want to get a receipt a bill in the mail anymore. Go paperless. I'm not telling you you're going to save a tree. I'm telling you it's more convenient. Learn new things. Begin. Just take one step and things will follow. Re-educate your thoughts. Tell your mind, I don't need to see the whole staircase. One step will do. Replace what if I fall with what if I fly? What if I enjoy this? I have a lot of quotes that I use. Like this, Friday, I was talking to somebody and I said, from Invictus, I am the master of my fate. You are the master of your fate. You're no longer a toddler. Even the toddlers will tell you, no, I do it. No want. They tell you no want. They know they don't want it. But then we are not taking responsibility because we do not believe we're the master of our fate and we are the captain of our soul. That nobody is in charge of us but us. So do things so that you fly. You might fail, yes. Everything that starts has a failure, but we are always able to get a success. So look at that. Taking a step when you do not have the complete instructions, or you do not know where that step will take you. Spiritual prosperity. Trust divine timing. When Spirit gives you an instruction, it's not a suggestion, it's an invitation. Write it down. Dictate it into your phone. So those of us that are older, 45, we might slip and forget. You have a phone. You don't know how to dictate into the phone for yourself. Wherever there is a mic, you can speak. Wherever there is a mic, you can speak. There is something on all phones called notes. Hello, older ladies and gentlemen. Use it. You have it in your pocket. It's just not to make a phone call. Learn something in there. You get an inspiration. Oh, I should do, that's a good idea. I should do it. Put it there so you won't forget it. Just trust that you can do that. And those of you younger people, when you get an inspiration, open the door and see what is behind that door. No one knows where your destiny lies. None of us know what our destiny is going to be and where we to find it. But if we sit back and we do not take action on that destiny, we will never find what we're looking for. We will still be going in circles, chasing our tail. Faith means beginning without knowing all the answers because you trust the one who gave you the vision. The vision came to you. Your friend did not give you a vision. How many of you, young and old, that has gotten an idea from a friend and you did it and it didn't work? Sometimes somebody will tell you, oh, I take this drug and it really helps me. Fine. But that doesn't mean you should take it too. Why don't you go and spend some time and search it? A doctor gives you a prescription. Because it's the doctor, that doesn't mean he's infallible. Ask a question. What about the side effects? Have you read through them? Have you looked at them? That's what I mean. Find out, dig it, ask questions of yourself. Go online and look. There are various things that you will find. They're opposite, they're fighting with each other. And you think it's only online, check the Bible. Right? Just check it. One paragraph says that, the other paragraph says it another way. So why anything else is different? They begin with this, they found a vaccine, then they increased, they did more work to make it better. That's how life is, and that's what we should understand. So faith means beginning without knowing all the answers because you trust the one who gave you the vision, you. Financial prosperity. Nowadays, this morning, I'm looking at the TV. Gen X have no money, or some Gen, one of them. Somebody's making that statement just like that. They did a survey. How many people did they talk to? 1,000? And so 1,000 out of millions, they're having a problem. Every generation, every 10 all those decades, the hippies, which I am more, the baby boomers, they said we would never amount to anything. And today they're saying the most wealthy people in the world right now are the baby boomers. They were the first set that went to college, university, and then they inherit and they made their own, they start the business. But there was a time they wiped us off completely. They thought we would be playing our guitar and have flowers around our head and going to Woodstock all day, all night. So people are looking at me, people who know me well, and tell me, oh, those kids will never afford to buy a house. How do you know that? You bought yours when the world told you, wait, we were told, oh no, I wouldn't pay that for a house today. Wait, the price will go down. Houses, I don't care what we go through, it never goes down enough to make such a difference. So if you want to buy the house, begin by saving your money. If you want to go on a trip, begin by saving your money. If you want to have a vacation annually, where is your vacation account? That doesn't mean you put $10 in it. That mean you put $5. That doesn't mean you put $100 every payday, because maybe you cannot afford $100 every payday, but you need to begin. So when people are telling you that I cannot see you buying a home, having a decent life, living, they're ready to put you to live in the park, in the gutter. That they did for every generation before you. So do not pay attention to that. Hold on to your dream, goal, and desire, and keep it safe. Cover it. Because the naysayers will take little pieces out of it to frighten you into becoming who they are, fearful people. So don't wait until you have more money, more clients, or more support. You have one client, you have $1, you have money. If you keep saying you have no money, then you will have no money. Your wish is my command, says the genie. Open your mouth and it prophesies your life. Not mine, just yours. Use the little you have wisely, consistently, and faithfully. Money follows movement, not the other way around. You can hoard the money if you want. What it does when you do not give money an opportunity to breathe, it sucks you. The rich people that do not give a little of themselves or their finances to live a decent life themselves. You don't have to give your money to people. But if it makes you feel great to go on a vacation, go. You cannot keep going just holding it. It sucks everything out of you. You will be dry. You will look dry. Because you're holding on. And money needs to breathe. So money is going to suck you dry so it can survive. That's what it will do. You worry. You hear the stock market drop. Although you have no stocks, you're concerned. Oh my God, the money is getting. No. Stop that. Release yourself and live the life you had. You worked for that money. You had a goal for it. Use it. One person said to me, oh, we don't know how long we're going to live. So, therefore, we don't spend. Therefore, we're waiting until we die for our children to inherit. But what's the point? What about seeing the smile on the child's face? If you do not believe me, give a baby something they like, and you'll see how they smile. That adult was your baby. They were. And you know right now they're having a more challenging time because they have to work, they have mortgages, they have this. Give them a break and say, here, and say, I don't want it. You do whatever you have to do with it. Because we don't need your money. They always tell you that, right? But just take it because I want to know you have it. And it's up to you, reflection on that. So, each pillar strengthens your foundation of courage. Together, they build a framework for your fulfilled life. So, let me tell you something real. When I began the Morning Blessings, I didn't have a studio. I didn't have fancy equipment or a team. I didn't have any of that. I still don't. I had a phone and I had a message and faith. I looked at others and I saw how I could help you, to give you the confidence. When somebody that I helped 30 years ago sent a new immigrant to Canada that works with her, who came from somewhere in South America, and get in touch with me so that they can learn what she learned. That is what I call beginning slowly. When I met Jackie Mills, I didn't know her. I went to do a workshop for JVS at the Eaton Center, and that's where I met her. And she exposed other people to me. And yet I don't see her often. I don't hear from her often. But she remembered I fed her some information that she could use. And she took that, she kept it, and she said, this person said, I just want to learn. All this couple want to, and when they spoke to me, we just want to know how to manage money better. So she said, go, this person will help you. I said, sure. So there were mornings I wondered, is anyone listening? But action says keep showing up. Action tells me to still keep showing up. My job is to show up and do what I believe is good for others and for myself. So I do it. Nobody comes, I don't care. I made a promise to myself to do this. I made a promise to people like Jackie to help others. When I hear from Kathleen that grew up on the street, she spent more time here than at her parents' house, she and her brother. When I see them, when Patrick tells me, when he bought his house at 25, he says to me, Grammy, I only have 7 years left on the mortgage. You know, he calls me Grammy because now he has children who calls me Grammy Tess. So when I look at him, I remember that ginger-head boy with red hair that went to school and said he had a black grandfather, which was my father, and caused a ruckus at the school. The mother calmed that down, so yes, he does. So tells me that I only have 7 years. And that is amazing because he is just now turning 39. So he said, I'm going to do my best to get rid of this. That is what I do it for. So, and with every live session, every shared blessing, my ducks started lining up. New listeners, opportunities, new connections. Look at who I know. There's a lady that died last year, Nancy's friend. She brought Nancy's to I never met, what was her name? What was her name? I forgot her name. But she saw me somewhere. Was in Wisconsin, and she told Nancy, and they were coming together. So that one person brought one other person. I don't have thousands of followers, but I have one. And with every live session, every shared blessing, my ducks sat lining up. Lynn McGowan, yes, she passed away suddenly, but I still remember her face, what she looks like. So ducks started, new listeners, new opportunities, not because I had everything together, but because I dared to start where I was. Hey, I can teach you to do this. That's how I started. The lesson, then shape, then sow. Take a step, start, then shape it, then sow. It will grow. I act with courage, your affirmation for yourself, even when I feel afraid. I do not wait for perfection. I create progress. Every step I take aligns me with my purpose. The right people, resources, and opportunities follow my action. I'm prepared for success because I dare to begin. That's all you have to do is begin. Take a few quiet minutes today and ask yourself this question. Just a few reflections. Where in my life am I waiting for all the ducks to align before I begin? You might be shocked to see. Don't be surprised if there are like 10 different places. Do not be surprised at that at all. What is one small imperfect action I can take today? What is one thing I can do that I know is not perfect? It's not the answer that I can do today. Can I say, teach me how to do this? I meditate for 35 minutes every morning, but I'm still learning. There is no perfection in meditation. You're always going to have to course correct the mind from wandering, only to arrive where it started and know the place for the first time. Then I exercise with my body, no weights except a medicine ball of 5 pounds that I use for one particular thing. But I do it every day. And I feel my body feels better doing it every day and do not stop. So what is the one small action, imperfect action I can take today? It's raining, it's snowing, you cannot walk, but you can do something inside. Again, those of you 45 and over, open the phone, open the iPad, look in there. Exercises for seniors. Avoid those that say you can do it on a chair. It doesn't help you. If you can do it without a chair, then don't do it on the chair. Just ask a question. Google it. It always has an answer. And that is one of the things you have to remember. How do I feel when I imagine starting before I am ready? Scary. Yes, doubtful, shaking, muttering, stuttering. Which of the 5 pillars can I lean on to strengthen my courage today? I'm alive. Which? Physical? Yeah. I'm breathing, so I can maybe do it. Yeah. Try that. Close your eyes and visualize. Breathe deeply. Visualize yourself on a path before you open, and the sun is blazing on it, golden radiant, and there you are. See yourself standing at the starting line. Fear is whispering behind you, get off. You're not ready. You're not good enough. You're too old. You're too young. Your dream is too big. You are not educated enough. Go back to school. Do this, do that. No, here, your higher self replying, I was born ready. I was born with everything I need to grow. And I'm going to begin now. It will hurt. It will not be easy. It will be challenging, but I have to start. Take a step forward in your mind. I'm going to do one thing today to help me. With each breath, the ducklings get in the row. The ideas, the people, the tools, and the timing begin to fall into line behind you. You don't chase them. They follow you because they see you going in faith, without fear, with courage and faith. You kick doubt to the side. Now smile. You're in motion. And motion is the miracle of life. So, my morning blessings to you today is may your courage outshine your hesitation. May your first step unlock the door to your divine assignment. And may every duckling find its way behind you as you move forward, fearless, faithful in action. Go and begin and watch the miracles happen in your life today. If you're looking for someone to be a speaker at any of your events that you're planning, get in touch with me. My email address is right here, and you can contact me, and I would love to give you more about making life choices to you or any of the topic on living a fulfilled life. Have a great day.